might cut me off, y'all. They might try to ban this live. Nah, but I'm just messing with my stuff I created from scratch, you know? Just from pieces I done found around the house, or in the basement, or outside. What's so crazy is this is my bass is actually it's all metal, but it's from an old fan. But this idea came from like if anybody ever played Call of Duty, I don't know which one it was. It was like Black Ops 1 or 2. It was not. It wasn't 1. I think it was like 2, where you had to make a free energy device, and it was like a turbine to cut on the power. I don't know if people are familiar with that, but like that's where this idea came from a little bit. I had seen this frame and used it for my bass, but like another thing, like if you kind of look in the middle where I got this quartz, it almost looks like the flower of life too, if you can see this flower right here. And then some just, you know, gave me to go ahead to place my quartz in the center here, but I don't think it's gonna stay there. That's just the idea for right now. But like I got a couple, just got some grounding pieces. I need more magnets, coils. I don't have no copper wire or nothing like that. But like this is just what I did from scratch, you know. This is just what I came up with so far. And I do got a bulb already. Crazy, because it's like when I was thinking about making this, I didn't know where the pieces was gonna come from. It just started coming together. I do have a bulb, a battery, like I said, some coils. I got other pieces too that I just use for grounding. But it's crazy though. I'm gonna try to have something by the end of the summer. Trying to be before that though. But like yeah, if you ever play zombies from Black Ops 2, you had to make a free energy. It was a free energy device, and I wouldn't even own this stuff then. Like I wasn't even in this mind space of thinking like this or anything. I was just playing the game back then. That's just what they had us doing in the game. And it's like fast forward, it's like that's crazy that they had us doing this whole time. These things was possible, and that's a lot of what my content is about. Like doing this stuff and then becoming aware of what you was actually doing, you know, and then not even really exposing it, but just showing people like this is what I was doing unaware. And then when I actually became aware, it just kind of mind blowing how a lot of things just come together. But I was just getting the pieces. Of course, I done studied on quantum devices. I done looked at so many videos, done read books about it. And the thing is, there's no specific way to make your device. There's no specific way. As long as you got the right pieces, you can make it however you want. You can make it however you want. And that's why I was just speaking on my bass, which is all metal. This is from an old fan too. You can rarely even find these fans anywhere. And it's crazy because my cousin, he actually want to buy the fan that I'm using this bass to, because of how old it is and because of what it's made out of. But I don't know. I done took it and turned it into this. I gotta get these wires together. Somebody was suggesting me to make oh, phone almost failed. Somebody was suggesting me to make. Okay, there we go. Somebody was suggesting me to make add liquid nitrogen, and I was like, I'm trying to just go strictly magnetic first, because there's all different type of ways, like hydro. They got it to where I don't know. It's just so many different ways. It's just interesting to me, and I wanted to just show people that it's possible. That's the thing. Energy device, force field, just creating energy basically out of nothing. But it's from something though, that's the thing. It's just proving that free energy. Prove that you can make free energy. Just from magnets or crystals, or like I said, hydro. I'm not ready for the liquid nitrogen. But it's just a lot of different ways. Well, yeah. But the created is this right here. This is what's being created. So creating this is creating the energy to transfer. That's why I said this whole base is metal. Like, this is already probably emitting energy. I just got to tap into it and control it, transfer it, or get transmitters. Do what I got to do. And that's why I got this. That's why I got my bulb here, to prove that I can do it from what I got. That's crazy, man. I used to want to be a scientist, but I don't know so much about the term now. Yeah, exactly. The metal itself holds energy. What I'm trying to do is transmit it into this bulb. Like I said, it's made out of scratch right now. I probably can. Oh no, I just been trying to get help because I only been asking for $60. I was gonna get like I said, some of the things I mentioned with some of the coils, the copper wire, some transmitters, some stuff like that. I'm gonna time travel. I don't know. I don't know about the time travel. That's crazy. That's a crazy idea though. Plug it into a potato? I haven't tried that. I haven't tried plugging it into a potato, but that's an idea too. I even seen people plugging it straight directly into the earth as well. A free energy device that can transmit free energy. That's what I was just explaining. The base itself is holding energy. This is a old metal frame that I got from a fan. This is an old metal frame I had got from a fan, and I had started from scratch, just like I was mentioning, some magnets and some stuff I had around the house. But I studied quantum devices and things like that. Yeah, pretty much. But it's gonna be actually something if I do get it, going. I was just asking for a little support, that's all. Like I said, this is from scratch. This is how far I got from scratch, so I gotta get more pieces so I can, I keep hitting this thing. My phone is on a stand, but I keep hitting it. Sorry, y'all. I know if I take it outside, somebody's going it's gonna raise a lot of questions. Somebody's gonna be asking, like, what do you got? What are you holding? Today I was gonna try to get some of my wiring down though, and it's been sitting. That's why I'm dusting it off, because it is metal. It's already attracting. It's already attracting. Like, this is my first sign right here. No, not just random screws. Nothing's glued. No, nothing's glued. Magnets, coils, crystals, battery, light bulb, and some other things I can mention, but yeah, nothing's screwed into it like that's holding any of this down but the magnets right now. That's why I keep explaining the whole base is metal. Right now, my magnets are holding it down. My magnets are holding everything down right now. There's no need for me to screw anything in. Peace, God. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If y'all can subscribe to my YouTube as well. I just started a private group too. They wouldn't let me start a private group for the longest because my page was under investigation. But I just started my private group yesterday. I'm gonna have a picture I'm probably gonna show later on. And I didn't even do it on purpose, but it's just something that I just seen right now. As me looking down on this, it's something that I've seen. So I'm gonna have a picture up to show. What is that? PMF technology? I mean, I study, but it's only some things yeah, free energy. That's kind of like my main, that's my thing. I'm always talking about transferring energy period. I'm always talking about, meditating. All of that stuff is connected. That's what a lot of my content is about. I know I gained a lot of new followers since then. So if you do pop in, yes, peace, God, everything is coming full circle. That's why I was explaining the idea of what gave me this idea from me playing the game, and I wasn't even thinking like that back then. From the flower of life to the center of how you see right here. It's just, I don't know, by design. That's just one way to put it. Yes. All frequency. So with this being metal, the base being metal, it's gonna be easy. I wouldn't say easy, but the energy's there. It's just transmitting it. It's the next step from what I made. And if I can do this just from what I made, then that should tell you that we can do anything. As long as you had like, I wouldn't say the main things to have, because like I said, there's no specific way to make it. You could come up with your own design. Anybody can come up with their own design. But as long as you have the things that you need, you'll be able to tap into the energy, transfer it, do what you need to do. And see, a lot of things people do is, the first thing we do is try to power bulbs or batteries, things like that, with the free energy. But you never ever see nobody try to go beyond, or sometimes they don't get to if they try. Just imagine somebody building a whole generator and having their whole house run off the free energy. Like that's where I want to get to. I want to be able to run whole buildings off of a whole generator that just generates free energy that can power a whole building. That's fine. You can be confused. It can look like junk to you right now. Because like I said, I made it out of scratch, so I'm not expecting it to look like anything. Just make sure you come for the next live when it does look like something. I have many videos explaining energy. I have many videos of others that already made free energy devices. I just stated there's no specific way that you have to make it. You can create your own design. So this is my design. So it may not look like something to you right now, but I guarantee you it's already something. Nah, you're fine. I already have somebody asking for the blueprint. Not saying like this is the finished product or whatever, but somebody's already asking for a blueprint. And like that's what I'm saying, like you gotta start somewhere, right? If I already made this from scratch and somebody's already asking for a blueprint, who knows where I could take it? You never know who's watching. I just shared a video of a woman using quartz crystals on her electric box to slow down how much power she consumed. But the thing is, I've been teaching about crystals this whole entire time, so it doesn't surprise me that it does that. And that's why I can speak of that, because it's the same connection to this. Transmuting energy. If they're charging you for free energy, you mean to tell me you want to keep living like... I don't want to keep living like this. I didn't just get up and just throw this together like, okay. Like, I've been studying. I've been studying this whole time. And many others have studied and got just as far. But the world's changing. We're not going to keep living like this when people know of free energy. And that's why I want to do this. Because if I can prove that it can work, then that's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. I've always seen videos of people doing it. I want to do it myself. I don't want to just see it. I want to be able to do it. I want to see it for myself. I want to experience it. So I made this my project to do so. Yeah, peace, God. I thank you for sharing that video. Now, a lot of people don't have huge quartz crystals, or a lot of people don't even know what they are to even bring them in their home. A lot of people still fear them. It's just, all I can say is the world's changing slowly but surely. I didn't use these all my life. Neither was I scared of them. But when I learned of them and I had my experience, I could teach about them. I could talk about them. I've done the work. And the content's up. Peace, God. And the content's up. Those of y'all that's new, I've been studying for a long time. This is not something I just threw together. Now I understand I need more. Yeah. Now I can't just get certain stuff just, you know, out of thin air, you know. But what I got so far from scratch, I think it's pretty decent. As a matter of fact, that's what I might do. I might go try to find a video to see somebody else that's done something from scratch. Cause you can't just get stuff. It's hard to just get stuff. And like I said, some of these things came to me almost by design. Some of the stuff I already had ready. Only have 2 screws on here. 2. And they're not holding anything down. I got them standing up. And keep charging y'all for free energy. Our energy. The whole entire time. I made a video asking, what does the energy companies pay? Do they pay at all? Because they know the energy's free? Do they already use a free energy device to power their buildings, to power their companies? Or do they pay just as much as you? When your bill is so high, when your electricity bill is so high, do they pay just as much as you? Or what are they doing? You know what I think? I think Veteran got a big generator at the bottom of their building. I think they got a big generator at the bottom of their building, generating free energy to power their building. That's just me though. Well, nah, they paying a lot. They paying just as much as us. Or they want you to think they paying at all. Because if I was the government and I knew energy was free, why would I pay for it? I'd just have somebody create a device. Just use it. If not, steal it and still have somebody else make a device. Ain't that what's been happening? Y'all don't think that's what's been happening? People been creating free energy devices and the blueprints been getting stolen. Person come up missing. You don't think they already using them? It's cool when they do it. It's cool when they do it. But then when people like us, or like me, want to create our own, it's a problem. And you know why. You know exactly why. But you show me somebody's design that they made from scratch. I want to see somebody else's design that they made from scratch. Because you can find it, you can go on YouTube right now and find a YouTube video, but it's not gonna be this design. a lot of the videos on YouTube are some of the same videos. Like, I don't want to go get the same exact thing that he had in that video and then do it. Like, no, I came up with my own design. I know what you need. I know what you need to transmute the energy, to get it going and things like that. But I didn't have to use the man's same design. But like I said, I just hope people are here for the next live, for when it does be something. Cause I don't go live much. Peace, God. Y'all know I don't go live much. They probably not even pushing this to all my people, cause they know this video probably would have been blown up already. So many people ask me where I've been at, and I post every day. They don't want y'all seeing this. They don't want y'all seeing me complete this. Because then everybody can go make their own design. I can give everybody the blueprint. And it's basic. You can say it's basic things, but it's not everyday things that people just have on them. But once you know what to have, no matter what design you come up with, as long as you know what you got, as long as you know how to do it. I've been studying how to do it. So this might not look like nothing now, which is cool. Peace, God. I don't know how long it exactly take, but I did this like a good week. It took me like a good week. But I'm gonna try to get it going though. I got some other ideas, but I'm gonna do it like in a video with this. I'm gonna be outside with it, cause whoever was talking about the screw, there's a reason why I got them pointing up. It's gonna be pointing towards the sun. That's why I got this. It's only 2 screws actually pointing up. They're gonna be pointing towards the sun. Cause I had a question about when I was speaking about the different type of devices you can make. I forgot you can solar power. Excuse me. Solar energy, solar power as well. Like, that's why I said so many different ways. I've studied them though. I just hope you know. I just hope you know the ways. Cause the only thing we're using right now out of anything that's solar powered really is like solar panels, or they'll try to have like the one solar energy panels that'll charge your phones, you know. But that's another way as well. Peace, God. Just a free energy device I was making from scratch. Just explaining to folks you don't have to have a specific design. And I wanted to do this project just to prove to people that it's real. I was tired of watching it on video, so I just took it upon myself to start my own project. I was just explaining how my idea came about, and was explaining my base a little bit. And was just explaining my base a little bit. You know, I'm surprised my stuff ain't lose no signal or nothing. Usually it would have done lost signal. But yeah, just explaining how you can. I was gonna try just magnetic force. I was just gonna try magnetic force at first. Then, like I said, you can go hydro. Some people was asking me to go liquid nitrogen. Where I was explaining you can go solar power. There's many different ways how you can transmute free energy. Go as far as making a quantum device. Somebody called me a scientist earlier. I do sound like a little scientist or something. But nah, for real though. This is the type of stuff that I be studying on. You know, I share the content all day long about it. I show it all day long. So I just took it upon myself to create a project. Really, it was gonna have way more to what I was gonna have on here. Like, I still gonna have way more than what I got on here. Like I said, the whole base is metal. So just imagine. And that's why I chose it as a base, because it was all metal. And I haven't seen nobody use a design like this, so. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video, probably 2 different videos, because I'm gonna have this picture that I gotta put up to this so y'all can see. And then I'm gonna be outside with it as well. But I gotta get some of my wiring. I gotta get my wiring and stuff. I gotta get my wires and some transmitters. And I appreciate y'all for liking the live. I'm not in no rush. I'm not in no rush, really. But when I do get it going, I don't know. I think when I get it going, I probably won't be live because I don't want them, mess with the live or nothing. So it'll probably be a video. Because I had shared the young Nikola Tesla. Dr. Parkinson. And it's crazy because when I shared his videos, they banned his page after I shared his stuff. But I was supporting him I was supporting him though. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Dr. Parkinson, the one who be making the coils and everything. He be making free energy devices as well. I was supporting him right before he got banned. Because he created these goggles. I was going to purchase them. About to see if I still can. But I made a video about them. I even got to go back and see what the video is about. But they do something. They're not just no regular goggles, though. Peace, God. What's going on, Logan? But yeah, I was supporting him, and he had got banned. I think he got a new page now, and he's still doing the same things. But it's just gotta just gotta be careful with things like this, though. Just like with the video I shared of the woman using the crystal on her electric box. Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people do that. Am I a 5%er? What you mean by that? I probably am. Yeah. Beginning and ending. Peace, God. I explain how it all came about. My teachers, what I watch. Nah, but I share videos of the 13th Son. A lot of the reasons why I say peace, God, and then it's things like X-Clan, Wu-Tang, stuff like that. That always, But where did you get that though? Like, what made you say 5%ers? Somebody must have said that in a video or something. It might be more than 5% now. Not gonna lie to you. A lot of people are aware of it, but I don't think they incorporate it into their everyday life. Just like with manifestations and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people say they manifest and they be on her saying they claim it and stuff like that, but that's not real manifestation. When you your thoughts become an action. So I just incorporate it. Peace, God. Probably is a lot of them in New York. I met a lot of people in New York. But now, it seems like it's all over. But it still only seemed like a few though. Like I got some friends, we actually greet each other like that every day. And then I get people that come in and they be like, sometimes they think we being disrespectful, or think we bigger than somebody by saying God, but that's not what we mean when we say that. When we say peace God, we just acknowledge self, like we acknowledge everything from what you are, from you breaking down all the way to your cellular level, God like. I explain that in a lot of videos as well. But I explain like a lot of that go with the meditation videos, the manifestation videos. I'm not gonna say like I don't want to keep like spending time on that, but like I don't know. It's like I can tell where people at with it as a whole. So it's like I gotta wait for people. And I don't even like saying it like that because it's like, but that's how it is though. It's like I gotta wait for people to catch up. They'll call me crazy first, then figure out I was saying the same thing later on, or if not, I was telling the truth the whole time. It's always been like that. Yeah, peace, God. Acknowledge your power. And they got a lot to do with manifestation. But once you graduate from manifestation, elemental power, which some people think it's the same thing, but it's dealing with more of the elements. You can manifest, but then once you dealing with the elements, you starting to acknowledge you doing real. Like I don't want to say like how can I explain this without trying to. Like once you start doing like work of the earth and stuff like that. I got a video on this too where I explain how like the real jobs out here is not really the work we should be doing. It should be the work of the earth and stuff like that. Bringing it back in balance and peace and harmony. But once you start dealing with the elements and you start doing that, like as I stated, bringing the earth back in balance and everything back around you in balance, then you start changing the world for real. Then peace got hit different. But that's where I'm at with it. Like I've been trying to get people to not be scared of elemental magic because they be tying it in with voodoo and they be scared of just magic itself when it's always been primordial to nature. And what I mean by primordial to nature, has always been primordial to us. If you made out of the elements, you could learn to control the elements. Peace, God. It's a lot of things I explain, but I just don't like to sound like I'm repeating myself. But I already know the game is repetitive. I already know I gotta be repetitive, but it's just a battle every day. Gotta get people to understand, gotta get people to understand, gotta get people to overstand. It's levels. And I've been doing this. I don't even want to. I've been doing this for so long. It is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like in life, if I wasn't doing anything else, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But I didn't have my story time. I didn't have my videos where I shared my stories. Like sometimes that bring back emotions I don't want, so I try not to talk about it. Because if you, as I explained, if you went through a real spiritual awakening, everything ain't gonna be ha ha he he. You ain't gonna be laughing, like for real. Things gonna be serious. A, B, and C. When things get serious, That's exactly where it comes from. Planet serious. When you tap in and get serious for real, you can ask people every day, are they serious? Some people gonna say no. A lot of people's not serious. A lot of people don't take things serious. But the serious I'm talking about, once you learn to take things serious in a spiritual manner, you're gonna make sense. That's why everything I teach, every show I watch, everything I do, every piece of clothing, every logo, which is a sigil, I teach these things because I see it all now. You can't unsee it. It's in everything. It's everywhere you turn. So it's either you're going to be an NPC or you're going to learn how to control your elements and start doing the work. If not, you're just going to be controlled. Simple. You can't play with people no more because that's, like I just explained it, people don't take it serious. They be controlled every day. You can put something right in their face, show them they control it. They'll laugh it right off. Do whatever they got to do to get away from the truth. But like I said, when you start taking yourself serious in a spiritual manner, everything will change. Then you'll really start to see out here. You will really start to see. And that's why I manifest. And that's why I continue to do so. A lot of people don't even realize that when you ask for something, that is manifest. That is part of a manifestation. Peace, God. When you ask for something, see, y'all thinking about asking a person or someone. When you ask for something in general, who you asking? Ask yourself, who you asking? That's manifestation. That's something that you want, that you got to feel with your emotion, though. And that's how you will things into existence. Emotion. A lot of things tie into it. Peace, God. I lost a lot of people during to this process. And still losing them. And it's only getting stronger. I'm not sure. It might be me. I'm not sure. What type of phone you on? I got an Android, so don't feel bad. I got a Galaxy. Peace, God. Thank you. But I don't know. This might be something with TikTok, or it could be something with the connection. Or it could be what I'm talking about. Maybe they just trying to, distort some of it. Because like I said, I took my time with the information. I could teach it to where you ain't gonna just hear it. Like I show imagery, the visual. You can see the visual as well as the. Yeah, it may be. Peace, God. Which is crazy because I've been live for how long now? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't even care about the algorithm no more. It's just, that's something I can't even worry about no more. Peace, God. Thank you. But yeah, like I was just talking about energy, manifestation, meditation, all that. And that's when I really first had my spiritual awakening. Like I didn't even know what a spiritual awakening was until after. I was meditating. And if you don't I'm not saying you meditate wrong, but you have to make your body vibrate. I'm from Indiana. I've been to Tennessee before. I've been to Gatlinburg in Memphis. But you have to make your body vibrate when you meditating. And as I explained in many videos, it's like cutting your, not senses, but it's like cutting your body on. You're gonna be more aware of things around you than you wasn't before. And I explained my feeling and emotion I had. Like that's why I said sometimes it brings back emotion to where I don't want to talk about it, because it was a real situation for me. Like it was. Peace, God. Thank you. Yeah, and if y'all new that's in here, let me know, cause I know this might be the first time some of y'all seeing me. And like I said, I don't even go live a lot, so this live cut off. I just have to catch y'all next time. Peace, God. I get a lot of people from Tennessee, Texas, New York. Let me see. Oh no, didn't it be like little places? Peace, God. But like I said, all of it's connected. I explain. You changed the whole topic. I'm not even talking about remittance bills and stuff. I share information on that as well. Man. Peace, God. New from New York. Peace, God. And like I said, that's my thing. I know a lot of people talk about it on here, but I don't know. Like, I explain it. Like, I'm not like, you gotta do it this way or you gotta do it that way. I explain it of what it is, and you do it however you want to. You know, you don't have to follow exactly how I do it or how I do my things. Yeah. I ain't even talking about my project no more. It's just we done came a long way already. But I have to go back. I have to go back though. I used to pray, but now I manifest. It's a difference. Not saying praying is wrong, but it's a difference. It's a difference. I can tell you that. And I've got more out of manifest. See, I don't want to say it to make it sound like prayer is bad, because it's not bad. But when I manifested, I've seen more results than prayer. That's just my experience, though. But it's almost the same thing, but it's not. A lot of people like to say it's the same thing, but it's more things to manifestation than just praying. And I explain in many videos how even shaping numerology can go into the manifestation. That's why I spoke on visualization. Like, I actually show manifestation techniques that's actually worked for me. When somebody first mentioned meditation to me, I just always thought it was something to relax the body. Like, I didn't have no sense of this whole spiritual awakening and what I know now. I nearly didn't know it was connected to all these things. Like, you know, I just thought it was something just to relax the body, but it's beneficial every day. I actually meditated last night. That's probably why I'm emitting this good energy right now. Peace, God. But yeah, when I first came across meditation, I actually tried it with a group of friends, and it was a good experience. But then I started taking it serious because not everybody meditates every day, and then some people don't even think about it. So I started doing it more and more, and that's when I came to my spiritual awakening. Because one day I was doing it outside, and I keep going there, but I don't want to do it because it brings back emotion. But I do have the content up of where I speak about it. I spoke about it numerous times. It's just I'll never forget it. Yes, peace, God. You're right. I study etymology as well. But that's a good thing because your body was probably releasing. You probably needed to release, and that's a good thing. Crying's not always a bad thing. Sometimes people cry when they happy. But yeah, yoga. I mean, I work out and stuff, so I don't do like a lot of yoga, but I do stretch a lot. But like, I want to say yoga. You just said something that I was just looking at the other day. Because I got a whole step of basically the breathing techniques on how to activate the Merkaba. But what's so crazy is you can do it without even knowing, and then as well as you can be in tune, you can be out of tune as well. Like you can take yourself out of tune, not knowing. The breathing is very. That's really important. That's the most important part. Really, is the breathing. And I was doing a fire breathing meditation when I first started. That's actually a good one to relieve a lot of tension and stuff like that. But I was doing the fire breathing. Yeah. Are you, hey, how long have you been on my page? What's his name? On, off. Then you got the hertz up there, 520 hertz. How long you been on my page? Look, he knows some stuff. He's going. I see you. I understand it all. I don't even know if you a he. I don't even know if you a she. No, I'm just playing. Peace, God. I appreciate you for stopping in. But yeah, all my content revolves around what you talking about though. Like I just show a lot of people don't. I guess a lot of people don't like when I get to show on the shows because it gets away from reality. But if they really look into it, why do you think it's being displayed every day? And then you think it's not real? Not saying everything on TV is real. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying like some of the things that I point out be really real. Peace, God. Yeah. I don't be saying I don't listen to a lot of people because I know, like, I've learned from the foundation, and like I said, a lot of people be saying the same things. It just be in different terms. Like a lot of people suggest many others to me, but I be trying to explain to them. It's not that I don't want to listen to them. It's just they explaining the same things I be explaining, just different terminology. And then that's where a lot of arguments and stuff come from too. I done had people try to argue with me, not knowing we was talking about the same things. It's just whoever you learned it from just called it something else. Whoever I learned it from called it something else. But in the end, it's all the same thing. And I'm talking about I studied and did videos on almost every mythology slash religion, you could. And that's why I point out the Emerald Tablets, and it don't even just got to be the Emerald Tablets, because all the Bibles come from the tablets. Every Bible comes from a tablet, and the tablets speak of the serpent wisdom. And every religion I've came across or mythology speak of the great serpent. And yeah, I know what the Bible said about the serpent because a lot of people like to come and argue that as well, but I'm not here to argue, because even when you look in the Bible, it states some of the same things. The OA, I'm not sure what that is. Is that a TV show or something? But yeah, that's possible. I explained the first quantum device that the government was successful at making was the time machine. But ever since they was able to time travel, they never stopped. And it's almost like they just been running from their problems ever since. But that's created problems for everybody else. I think I came across it, but I didn't watch it. The fire breathing meditation. It's really it's like hard and fast, but at the same time deep breaths. And you don't like take one at a time. Like you do like three in and outs real fast, and then you exhale, and then you do it again. But you start from here. You start from your gut. I can do it, but I don't want to look like I'm belly dancing to y'all. But peace, guy, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you start from your gut, and you do your 3 in and outs, hard, deep, and fast, if that makes sense. Yeah, hard, deep, and fast. But you can also look up, they got videos as well on YouTube. I was just trying to explain it, because I'm live right now. But you can also go look it up as well. They got many videos, many instructors doing fire breathing meditation techniques. But yeah, when I first started off, I started off with those. And then when I was meditating, I was taught to hold your pineal gland point. That's why you always see them hold this. But each point is connected to something in the body, though. So you don't always have to meditate with this. When you study your body more, you can meditate, because each point is connected to a certain organ in the body. Each point is connected to a certain organ in the body. Peace, God. Yeah, I also speak about those. I came across all these topics before. That's why I said I'm not sure if you've been on my page before. But yeah, I even mentioned some of the hidden ones as well that people use and don't even know. Because this is how they lock you down with some of it. I explain when people smoke, they use a mudra and don't even know it. You got 2 points behind your 2 front teeth that you're supposed to connect your tongue to whenever you meditate. At the same time when you You got 2 points up there. Do y'all? I'm pretty sure y'all do. Y'all probably do. You got a point right there. That's another point. You'll want to always connect when you meditate. And like I was explaining earlier, you will want to make the body vibrate as much as you can. As much as you can. To where it starts vibrating on its own. And I'm telling you this from experience. Grab a void code. Tell the body. Hold on, I got something for you. Where's it at? Bro, all my bookmarks been gone because I've been piecing this book. I got a video on it as well. But boom. Same codes, just on the piano scale. You see what I'm saying? And peace, God, it's the flower of life. Nah, but I was showing you that because all the codes, no matter how it look, it's still the same codes. Yeah, peace, God, I did a video on it. And they show exactly what notes is what's connected to what. But as I was stating, no matter how they try to put it, all the codes are almost the same. But it's a different genetic structure as well. That's not the only structure that they show. It's another one. I think it's an older one than that one they show. Because in this book they state how someone lied about where one of the chakras were. I'll talk about that as well. I don't talk about all the chakras. Almost anything you come across about spirituality, put the time in. Can I get this thing to bend for nothing? And then like have y'all seen the TV show The Man Falls to Earth? Did y'all see exactly what I showed y'all, right? About the keys, how they was able to unlock a whole new type of energy by building a device and having a vibrational sound, a specific hertz to activate a certain frequency to cut on a device. They cut on a device by using sound. so much from, I could pull out like 4 or 5 books. I got The Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Roads. I done showed the maps. I done talked about so many different beings. I specifically talk about the foundation of where it all began, of this intergalactic war, of how everything came to be, of how it affected us, affected our genetics, affected how we look affect how we look right now. It's just a lot that go into it, but it's all connected. And I try my best to have my videos in a certain order so it'll be easier for people to stay on topic. Because I hate when I just jump around. I usually try to stay on topic so everything it makes sense and everything is, you know. But I discuss so much. Peace, God. He talking about my muscle memory. I remember a lot of things. It's just the way I be wanting to state it at times. Because if I make a video that's all about that, then yeah, I try to at least get my point across and then have a visual representation of exactly what I'm talking about so it'll be easier to see and understand. But other than that, usually when usually when I'm live, I don't be live much. I don't be live much at all. So when people do catch me, you know, I talk about what I got going. Last live, I had people trying to match me while I was trying to explain stuff. I couldn't do that. I don't even be matching people for real on here. Cause I be trying to talk about spirituality and stuff. They be over here trying to match. Trying to play the little game and stuff. Peace, God. You must have you probably watched a lot of Dr. Sebi stuff, haven't you? 528 hertz. You pushing that alkaline real good, which is good. Cause that's one of the main things that's gonna heal you. You gotta excuse my hair. I got the pursuit of happiness going on. Got the pursuit of happiness fro. If I had a ever do a what is it? What they be having? Like them competitions and stuff like that. I'm telling you, just from this being circular, I can almost hook it to anything. Only thing is, I just gotta make sure nothing blow up. I'm on 9 o'clock. I've been live for almost 2 hours. But once y'all realize that everything been telling the same story, just different names, you're gonna look at it like, why was anybody ever in war? Once you look at all the religions, and I found out that they all was saying the same things, just different terms. Why do people even fight and argue? Once you realize that all the stories are the same, even from the movies to the cartoons, once you realize that all the stories be the same, you're gonna be like, what? This whole time they've been playing the same movie, same cartoon, same roles of this same story. And people go to the movies and see a new movie, and the whole time it's the same story over and over and over again. No matter what it is, I done showed it too many times. Yeah, but this ain't a fan though. This is just a frame, a whole all metal frame. But if you want to be honest, yeah, it is all running off of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what they did to our houses and stuff with the plugins and stuff, it probably ain't no different what's inside of there. Except, like I said, they came out with their own designs. Because there's no specific design. You don't have to go by no specific design. So the whole time, they probably doing the same thing I'm doing, just different design. But they charge us for it though. See what I'm saying? Man, you know they charge us for it. I don't gotta say that. Charging us energy left and right. It's crazy, man. And you can get this. It was just a report of I don't even know if he was a scientist, but somebody came out and was just admitted that they can just pull energy out of just thin air, bro. And I didn't even share the video because I'm at this point, like I said, I'm tired of showing people I want to do it. Yeah, everybody coming out with these free energy videos talking about they pulling energy out of thin air. If you can do that, then why can't I? But like I said, they charge you for it every day though. But they starting to tell you it's free though too. What you think people gonna start doing? If they telling you it's free, people gonna start questioning it, right? So why are we paying? They call it electricity. You're paying for electric. Which ain't nothing but some energy, man. Free at that. That they done learn how to tap into and just charge you for it. Same thing. Exactly. Talk not to think outside the box. Nah. And that's the thing. When I go into any building, any home, I'm looking at how it's built from the top to the bottom, from the in to the out. Even the ventilation systems. I'm looking at how your windows are, like everything. I done walked into buildings now to where I'm like, who designed this? I'm asking people who own this building. Who made this? Who made this structure? Because now I feel like I can design buildings and make structures better than what we got right now. You look at some of these things, or some of these buildings be having rooms connected for no reason, and just a whole bunch of weird stuff. Like, who's making these structures? Like, and speaking of the ventilation systems, be so messed up in people's buildings, not to mention the piping system as well. Who did this? Like, who came up with this? And then what's so crazy is people don't believe inner earth. You don't believe inner earth. How you think all your pipes is down there living and getting worked upon? Not even just that. That's just one thing. Spoke of it in many videos. Your sewers are connected to the caves. I showed you that in the new movie Mario. People were trying to tell me, no, they're not. Like, I actually been in the cave. They actually told me that this cave is connected to that cave. I actually seen, like, lizard statues, or reptilian statues, if that's what you want to call them. Like, I've actually seen these in caves. And what the workers do, they laugh it off and joke about it. But when I actually study it, it's not all ha ha and he to me, because I already know. And then when they take you down there, when you go down this cave, I show videos and stuff and pictures. When you go down this cave, you can only go a certain far. Like, they don't let you go, like all the way deep off up in there. Like, they cut you off, because even they don't know what's all the way up in there. You know what I'm saying? At that point, everybody's safety is in in somewhat danger, because they cut it off and then take you back up. Because who knows what could happen under there. Any of us could have got stuck under there if we would have kept going further. Or you know what I mean? Like, they just don't have it. It's not. See, this is the thing. See, then I don't want to get to sounding too crazy on my lives and stuff. But it's the thing. It's always been an inner earth. There's always been inner beings. And that's why I showed Alex Collier's videos, because he explained the same intergalactic war I was talking about. Your government know they's under there. What's his name? Philip Snyder. Shared a video on him. He explained how there was other entities under there and they was running into different bases. Like, there's so many videos where I try to explain it and piece it together for people. But like I said, it's a lot, and it's a lot for people to digest. And I'm not saying you gotta believe what I'm saying, but there is things you can look up. There's definitely things you can look up that's gonna show you. If you don't want to hear from me, there's definitely things you can look up that proves it. I mean, this man lost his fingers. They said he got his toenails blown off. And that's something else to speak on, by an energy weapon. Which they already got them. And I spoke on them as well. And I showed elemental magic in some of my videos. I've showed these things. But they don't want y'all seeing it. I'm Shadow Band. They don't want y'all seeing it, because if everybody know that they can use elemental magic, graduate from manifestation, and like I said, start controlling these elements to where you're not an NPC no more, and you start being aware of everything, and you know that everything is a sigil and everything has a I wouldn't say a spiritual protection over it, but everything is almost like a, let me put it to you like this. Some of these places um, are not cursed because of bad things. Some of these places our ancestors put spells over just in case anybody do mess with the land. Because if you go over there meddling in something that you ain't supposed to be in, then that's when you cursed. It wasn't always just meaning some bad stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put a lot of these spells, and when I say spells, you gotta understand that it's all coming from a elemental standpoint as well, because like I said, it's just dealing with different workings. But once you it's just a lot tied into it. Just a lot tied into it. But see, everybody keeps screaming on reptilians, but you have to know the story. You have to know the story first. You have to understand that not okay, yeah, they state reptilians, right? But if you look into the Emerald Tablet, it states that it was a lower vibrational reptilian, which is known as the Archon. So it's a lower, so it's almost like, yeah, it's a reptilian, but it's almost like a different species. Like they say, a lower vibrational state of a reptilian, which is an Archon. So it was like the reptilians took this bad rep because of these lower Archons. It wasn't always like that, y'all, and that's what I be trying to explain. Because everybody be trying to have these hate for like the reptilians. When I explained, they was almost like a big brother to us. Stated that they was watching us basically grow into the beings that we are, because they was here first. And that's another thing that we could talk about. It'd be so many things that we could talk about that my live could just stay on for hours. But I can't do that though. But yeah, it was never ours first. And that leads back to the Philip Snyder connection of the entities being under there. And like if you listening for real, like it'll all connect. Like you'll start to see. But like, yeah, it wasn't us. Yeah. The Nagas, which is Nubians as well. And I explained people mistake them for mermaids because they were shapeshifters and stuff like that. But see, the fear tactic comes from when y'all think this Illuminati BS with these shapeshifters and stuff put a bad rep on the real Nagas. On the real Nagas. Because the real Nagas protected the planet. The real Nagas only did something to you when you disrespect nature. That's why whenever I did my Naga Serpent videos, I said, look what's going on around the planet right now. I said, they taking relics from here, they messing with tombs, they poisoning the earth. Said once you mess with nature, them Nagas will set a plague on the planet. But people are like, who the Nagas? Or they so scared of the serpents because they got them mixed up with the reptilians. And they don't know the difference between the reptilians and the Archons. It just be a lot. That's why I don't ever force it on nobody. Like I have my videos and stuff, but I don't ever force this information on nobody. Because like I say, if you keep digging, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. And some people come back and they apologize because they know exactly what they did. They know exactly what they did. And I accept their apology because I know. And that's why a lot of times if you watch my videos, I say they're going to come back to me 360. 369, baby. They're going to come back. They always do. And that's because I speak from a foundational point. I speak from the foundation. I don't know how I stumbled on my teacher, but I did. And I even explained, and people still go watch him to this day. I even post some of his video. Peace, God. Peace. I started watching The 13th Son when I was 16 years old. Man, I done broke down so many times, finding out the truth and finding out, like, this world wasn't really for us. And what I mean by that is, it's two different worlds, right? It's one world that you see right here, and then of course it's the spiritual. But magic, which I said is primordial to nature, which is tied to the spiritual realm. A lot of people be afraid of this. And like I say, once you learn what you are, and I just explained why I say peace God, what you know what you are all the way down on the cellular level, on how you create and what you do, and what's your place in this world. And when you start dealing with these elements, then you'll know. And you'll start to do these things. You'll start to work. You'll start to do the real work. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I graduated from manifestation already. My calling is already, I'm already ready. And many other people is ready to change the planet as well. I know when we say this, it don't seem like things is happening like that, or we just all coming together. But it's all happening. Like this live right here is doing its part. Somebody else's video is doing its part. Little by little, we all doing our part. And little by little, grows into something big. When we got people saying, oh, these people think they woke and stuff like that, I've never considered myself woke. I always stated that I was aware. I've never considered myself chosen. People called me that. All I did, I started being aware. I started knowing who I was. And I started doing my part. And everything else fell into place. People come to me, how you do this, how you do that? I explain manifestation. I incorporate this into my everyday life though. I explain how 13 wills things into existence. Well, what do you mean by that? How do you use it? I show my manifestation technique to where I manifest 13 love, 13 power, 13 wisdom. What I was taught. But what I was taught, I actually incorporated and I actually see it. That's the thing. People be like, oh, I watch 13 videos all the time. Do you manifest? Do you actually incorporate it into your everyday life though? Because that's the only way you're going to see it change. I started incorporating it into my everyday life. And I started growing spiritually. I started getting stronger. And the more and more I started talking about it, it's like the more and more I started flexing my spiritual muscle. A lot of people, you know, they watch a lot of people out here. It's a lot of people out here. But I've done more things on my phone's not even on right now. My phone ain't been on in 2-3 years now. I've reached so many people with a phone that's not even active. Like I can't even be mad that I got 14 viewers right now. I can't be mad because of what I was able to do in such little time. I don't even know who else is able to do it. Not saying people ain't able to do it, but what I seen with my own 2 eyes, and I seen my own power work, I'm my own confirmation now. Because I understand. Peace, God. Peace. I'm my own confirmation now because I understand who I am. And once a lot of people understand who they are, I swear. I don't even swear. I don't even want to use that term. But I promise you, everything will make more sense. Everything will be so clear. It's like you've never seen before. Because the third eye is really real. The third eye is really real. And once you really start seeing through your third eye, you'll see how these people, I don't want to say you'll see how these people, but you'll just see how many things are obstacles. You know? And you'll see how, and sometimes it'll be yourself. Sometimes you'll look up and it'll be your own self in your way. You your own obstacle. And I had to deal with that. And I had to get out my own way. I was blocking myself from becoming who I was because I was worried about what everybody else was thinking. I used to go to to the hospital, to the doctor. Y'all probably people probably heard this story before, but I used to go to the hospital for my anxiety and stuff so much that they knew me by name. I had to change all of that. They tried to have me on 7 different medications. I didn't take them. But right now I got tinctures, herbal things that I take. I don't even have anxiety as much as I do now. And I used to have anxiety attacks every day, not knowing that I was spiritually growing, not knowing that these probably could have been spiritual attacks. These probably could have been anything. I go to the doctor, they say nothing's wrong with you. And I can't even explain how some of the times I felt. But once I begin to heal myself, let me tell you, it's not even sort of, I don't know if it's just all mental, because it's not even really what you do. I swear sometimes it just be all in your head. I'm not saying that I was all in my head, because I was really dealing with things. But you can't be stuck in your head though. I probably blocked so many of my own blessings for being in my head. And I know I can't go back on them, but it's like lesson learned, you know what I'm saying? Lesson learned. And if you would have seen some of my videos and stuff just a couple years back, y'all probably would have thought I was funny, Marco, because I was blowing up for my funny posts and stuff. People thought I was a comedian. People thought that was the route I was finna take. I do got a sense of humor, but like I said, ever since the spiritual awakening, ain't nothing been ha ha he he to me. Like I kick it sometime, but I'm working every day. Every day, just like right now, I got 2 or 3 videos. I just had one scheduled. It already posted itself. I got 2 more that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm still on live. You feel me? And I get up at 4 or 5 to try to do these videos, to get them out the way. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I love doing it, but it's work. It requires some type of work. Some people just make it look easy. Like, I ain't get up here and write no script for this. All off experience. Peace, God. Appreciate the lightning bolts. And you're right, the vibe don't stop, man. Excuse me, because once you realize what you are, which is immortal, you infinite, because you energy that never dies, the vibe never stops. And you gotta understand that on all levels. But I done did so much helping people. I'm talking about one-on-ones. I done did it so much. I don't know. I didn't even see myself taking this route. Y'all thought I would want to make one of these? If you see my videos, you wouldn't see me with one of these. You probably wouldn't even see me with no crystals. But I explain how these things happen and how this is not something I just seen everybody with. I've been doing these things for years, and this is how I got on TikTok. Somebody was like, you deserve to be on TikTok. They was like, why aren't you on TikTok? And I was like, I don't even know what TikTok is, y'all. I was going viral on Facebook. I didn't mess with Twitter. Instagram, you can buy a check. I'm not into that. I'm like, I try TikTok out. But I've been like this, is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't get on. When I got on here, it's like, I seen a lot of, I don't want to say me, I'm saying it in a good way. Like, I seen a lot of people like me. I'm like, okay. But I've been doing this, though. And then I have some people that come to me and be like I said, they always suggest others, which is fine with me. But we all got our own story, and I didn't come to TikTok like y'all. I didn't. I had my own thing. Like a lot of these spiritual leaders who y'all be listening to, Spiritual Soul, what's some of their names? I didn't learn from them, but I know of them now because of TikTok, and it's like I don't know even really what to say about them. I know a lot of people, because I say peace God too, and a lot of people brought Rashad Jamal to my attention as well, but I didn't learn from him. A lot of people it's just, and I be explaining that because people be trying to make people not really beef, but they just be trying to just create feud and things like that. And I be trying to explain to people like, yo, I came with a mission that I've been on. Somebody mentioned this to me, and when I got here, I seen a lot of people on the same mission, which I saluted. But like to make us feud and stuff, and to be like, oh, you a copycat and things like that. Nah. I don't have no grill in or none of that. Like, these is real. I ain't look on, TikTok and was like, let me look like everybody else. It's crazy that a lot of people on here just look like this. It's crazy. I swear. I be looking and scrolling like, bro, a lot of people look like this. Sometimes it's a good feeling, but then sometimes it's like, how did this even happen? Y'all don't be thinking that? Like, how did this even happen? The movements that be on TikTok, like, how did this even happen? Peace, God. I just be having to let people know that I'm my own me, man. I'm my own self. I ain't never wanted to be nobody else but me. I salute them guys. They doing the work and they getting the word out. They doing their part. I salute them guys. But I didn't learn from them. I show you who I learned from. And when I tell you it gets deep, it's still stuff I want to post that I gotta wait. And some people are like, nah, post it now. Even if I post it now, you're not gonna see it right now. Cause that's just how TikTok works. They're not gonna let you see it right now. Peace, God. I had some help along the way, but like I said, once I learned how to manifest, once I learned how to meditate, and I teach people how to get light codes from the sun, from light foods, to become light body. Like, all this I teach now because I've done it and learned from experience. We do it. Some of us really do it. Like, I ain't never get on here and just wanted to talk spiritual and think I could benefit off the talk and stuff like that. Like, no. Some people, when I say, do you incorporate this in your everyday life? Some of us really live like this. When you see me, it's activated now. You see this? It's activated now. I can tell the difference when my crystals activate because I actually use them. I teach people elemental magic. I try to teach people these things because you're going to actually see a difference. You're going to actually feel a difference. They be, oh no, they be thinking it's demonic and you doing this and you doing that. I'm teaching you about nature. I'm teaching you how to heal yourself. Where you see a demon at. You know what I'm saying? These are the things people be saying because they be so scared and be having fear. Peace, God. And they be having fear. But then it's like, when you really watch me, are you really scared? Do I really put fear in people? Now look, listen. I know who's scared, but we ain't gonna say. But we know who's scared. Do they got a reason to be scared? Yes, they got a reason to be scared. They know what they've been doing to the planet. And they know ones like us ain't finna play. Because we don't have no time to play no more. And that's what a lot of people got to realize. And when I was explaining that, like, I'm on elemental magic right now. Like, I graduated from manifestation. We all got to start doing the work. Like, yeah, manifestation is for self. Yeah, you calling upon what you want. You know what I'm saying? But once you start dealing with elemental magic, you start working for the planet. And once you start working for that, you'll be surprised what start moving for you. And a lot of people are like, you still on the porch. You're right. I'm in the same position that I started on TikTok. Visually. You see, this room every time. But what do I manifest? 13 love, 13 wisdom, 13 knowledge, 13 power, 13 respect. There's nothing materialistic about my manifestations. So this whole time, you thought I wasn't growing, I really was. Peace, God. But you see what I'm saying? My manifestations might be different from yours. A lot of people manifestation the car, the big crib. I ain't gonna lie, I tried to manifest those things too. But the main things I manifest, I just told you. And I incorporate those in my life every day. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't tried. Cause who don't want that? They teach us that we supposed to want it, but I don't need it. That's just like right now. If I was to get put out of here, I make the best out of my situation. I can't get mad at nobody because I done experienced divine love, and I know what I'm here for now. And I know that anything that I do, you know how some people be like, you got it, or you got somebody really looking after you. You don't. It's like you know who that somebody is now. You feel that strong divine presence now everywhere you go. It's like nothing ain't gonna let me down no more. And I just had said that to myself last night. I said, the universe is telling me that maybe I should trust it just a little bit more. Trust it full time, not part time. That's the message I got last night. Trust the universe full time, not part time. And what I mean by that is, I be going hard. But when I say that to myself, it's like, dang, man, I really can go harder. I really can trust the universe full time. How you gonna know if it's like I done seen it. I done seen what the universe does for me, but trusting it a little bit more, trusting it full time. I ain't gonna lie, I doubt myself a lot. I doubt myself a lot. I need to stop, but that's my mentality. I need to continuously think on a progressive thought pattern. It's how I change the situation, change the attitude. Like, I know these things. Just because it don't change right in front of you, I'm incorporating these things though. And I try to teach people, you can do it every day. You gotta do it every day. Just like when you get up and work out every day. Some people work out every day. You gotta get up and manifest every day. Manifest every day. Some people only pray when they go to church. Some people only pray at nighttime. I got to the point to where I could manifest in the back of my head during a conversation. I could be doing something that involves people, but out of that crowd, out of that group, I'm going to be manifesting. Because I understand how the energy works. I understand how the collectiveness thought patterns work. Anywhere you go, that's a collective. Anywhere you go, that's a collective of people. I'm manifesting. Energy transfer. Am I making sense here? It's just the same. It's the same way with the video I explained. Whenever people go to concerts and tours and stuff, energy transfer. But see, people go there with negative intentions. They don't go there to manifest. They don't go there trying to be positive. So some people go try to have a good time, but they still drinking, which that doesn't result into a good feeling, which don't result into a good time. So it's just like that. Whenever you go to any place, it could be a church. And this is why I explain why prayer actually works for people. It's because it's the group of collectiveness thought patterns working for people. Energy transfer. That's what's really answering your prayers. People don't have enough trust to believe in self. So they give it away. They think God's doing it. But when you go to that church, you and that collectiveness of people, and y'all get on that thought pattern, y'all get on a progressive thought pattern, and you on a frequency or a vibration to where what you calling upon be answered, that's what answers the prayer. People don't see it. People don't see it like that though, because they don't trust in themselves. But then I had to think, like, is he just talking? How does he explain it so well? Is it really true? I don't force it on nobody. But I show it. And when you show somebody with imagery, I'm not going to say it's hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard to tell from imagery, but like with all this AI stuff, people be making up stuff now to where it's getting ridiculous. We got to keep the same foundational teachings. Same foundational teachings. See, man, 520, I mean, what's his name? I think it was 528 Hertz. What was it? Yeah, 528 Hertz got me talking like this, man. I was supposed to be talking about my project, but I'm always welcome to talk to y'all like this. But yeah, I've been trying to work on this energy project though. Did anything I say make sense though? There's something else I wanted to show y'all too. I was actually gonna make a video of it. Because I know a lot of people been asking me about space too. And like I said, I got the Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Road book that actually shows the map, which is many domes. But it's also how, I think it's in this book though, of how you move. And it looks the same way as a spacecraft. If y'all don't have this book, I suggest this book. This book will tell you almost anything that's going on today, almost any conspiracy, which is not a conspiracy, which is the thing. And it's crazy because I used to think these things was conspiracy too, until I started seeing it everywhere. I didn't just come on here and just start showing people these videos and stuff, just like, oh, this is true. I started seeing it every time. I'm like, yo, look at this. That's why I said every story, every cartoon, every movie, it's really the same. People just don't see it. They get you with a different motion picture, which is another technology they use to trick. The book is Flower of Life. He said, hold it. Flower of Life. Now, I've done a lot of videos on it, but I'm telling you, this goes over what happened on Mars, how they came to the moon first, then stopped here. It tells you about each experiment that the government has done. Like, those that be talking about all the experiment, it speaks about every experiment, how it's all connected. Project Montauk, I think it is. That's the same project that took place in Stranger Things. Like, that turned out to be a real experiment. It goes over, what's his name? Leonardo da Vinci. It goes over his stuff. Um, it's showing you what's inside the pyramid. It talks about what's under the Sphinx. It talks about almost everything. The left eye of Horus, the mystery school, the Egyptian initiations. I did a video on a lot of things in here, but like I said, I try to even got topics of some of the other beings that used to be here, because I explained in some of our videos, if you go so far back, it was like an alienated DNA. So like we didn't look how we look now. And then even in the Alex Collier videos, he explains how our skin tones changed due to the see, it'd be a lot of stuff. He explains how, peace God, thank you. He explains how our skin tones and things change due to the hazardous environment of all the explosions and stuff going on. Like all this is affecting us now, still to this day. And even my uncle had said this a while back, and my uncle, he don't even be talking like this. He explained how the stuff that they shooting up in the war is gonna come down years later and affect us. Not, it may like blow up things on impact or on a spot, but it's still gonna affect us years later. Yeah, it's on Gaia as well. It's in so many things. It's just like I said, it's just who you want to hear it from at this point. Peace, God. They speak of a lot of things on Gaia. And before Gaia, I used to watch a show called Ancient Aliens. I don't even want to say everything's and that's true, but it used to be some interesting topics. But like I think that's on Gaia too, as well. I used to have a Gaia account. But whenever you study those things over and over and over, and everything starts to make, the same sense, it's like, man, it's like, I don't know. How do you get everybody on one accord? Cause like it's still some people that'll argue, and we all talking about the same things. Peace, God. I've been studying for a while, and I don't even know what led me to this. I can't even tell you. It's just little things that led me up to this, and I just started doing it. Peace, God. Peace, God. I'm glad y'all coming in. How long I've been live? I've been live for 2 hours now. Been talking about different topics, man. Been going over my free energy device I'm starting from scratch. Been a lot of good talks. Peace, God. Peace. It is, and I try to explain it to the best of my capability. I be trying. That's one thing I can say, like, I be trying. Then like if you see the content, it's like I don't be trying to flood. I don't really be trying to flood. But it's like, dang. And then you get the trolls, man. Let me tell you, it be on some serious posts, but then some trolls will come comment something that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like it'll be an answer to somebody's question, and they'll just throw the person completely off. Like that's what I hate the most. It's like, bro, why you gonna come lie like that? And then it's over something serious. Like if somebody asking a dead serious question, it don't make no sense. But I know they trolls. I know that's what they're gonna do. But like it kind of, that stuff, man. That stuff bothers me. Peace, God. Yeah, it's definitely staying safe. Even if I wasn't safe at this point. Yeah. But like, say somebody was coming in here that don't know anything about it, man. That's dangerous. I know they say misinformation sometimes that we speak be dangerous, but like, bruh, like, y'all, this is really dangerous. Like, I couldn't do that to somebody. Even if I didn't know nothing about it, I'm not gonna just throw you off. Like, that's wild. Y'all gotta excuse my cousin. She's screaming. She know I be out here live. She don't care though. Peace, God. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, those of y'all here now, I do not be live a lot. If y'all can, go follow me on Facebook, QAF Networks. Subscribe to my YouTube. And that's what I really be on. I don't be on Twitter. I ain't got no Snapchat. I don't be doing all of that. Peace, God. And you right, they are bots. But people that's new to TikTok don't be knowing, bruh. They be looking up that stuff, coming back mad. I seen the comments. And then be getting mad at me because I didn't speak up. But I can't get to every comment. This spring/summer, I got another book I'm gonna be diving in. It's over there just chilling. But I got another book I'm gonna be diving in. I'm still gonna be working out of this one as well. So y'all stay tuned. Got a lot more information that's still coming. It never stops. Peace, God. Peace. Just in here discussing it up. Went over a couple topics. Peace, God. Hey, I'm glad you said that. I made a they finally let me make a private group. So if y'all want to be a part of my private group, I'm gonna be just sharing a lot of things that heal the body and things that you can. Another thing I wanted to discuss real quick, cause why it's growing right now. Cause I know a lot of y'all finna cut y'all grass, if not already did. Whatever you need for your body is gonna be growing right about now. Whatever you need in your body, the planet is gonna grow it right by you. Promise you. You can look it up. Whatever you need, the planet is gonna put it there for you. But it's up to you to know. See, we not hunters and gatherers no more. So a lot of people don't know what to gather. You know what I'm saying? But there is an app. There's an app y'all can find that you can what is it? You can basically find out whatever plant it is that's close to you. But you can actually start making these, not making these plants, but, having these plants start healing you, start benefiting you. Just simple things like dandelions, sunflowers, things like this. Start using things that just grow right out in your yard and use these things to help you. Peace, God. You're right. But it's just a lot more things like that. Like, I was going to share the app as well. And share a couple things that I know that grows by people that we can use every day. Works just like a simple medicine. I actually do got a lot of tinctures. I just been having this posted on me. I do got a lot of tinctures I want to show people. But like, and then if you really, that's like if you really sick and stuff. Like I got tinctures to where you can use where it's natural, to where it's like a Tylenol or ibuprofen. It's not something that you take daily though. And then they're so strong. You got to understand all the stuff that's in our bodies today. You could take a drop of it and it'll work the whole day. Or you could take a drop in the daytime, a drop at night, and it'll work the whole day. But these are tinctures if you're familiar with tinctures. I got it's just a lot of stuff I'm gonna be planting this stuff this summer. Or this spring. Like, I'm gonna be planting this stuff real soon. I got like I can't even mention some of them. It's just a lot of them. But yeah, that's an important thing. Like, a lot of the stuff is gonna be growing by you right now. And it's gonna be beneficial to you. A lot of people don't know that the planet does this. Whatever if you're sick or something, whatever you need, the planet will grow it by you. It'll actually grow it by you. And then I know y'all know the grounding technique. Don't have to talk about the grounding technique. But if y'all don't have any more questions, I'm about to put this up, mess with the wiring a little bit on this battery, and then try to get some more pieces. That's probably what my Friday gonna consist of. Trying to get this to work. But you see, after I use this, it's looking like it's shining. It's gonna look like something out of Back to the Future. See, I got my quart in the center here. I didn't want to use any more crystals on it. I was just gonna use this single quart. But I do got another quart I got, because sometimes I be having like I got my main crystals, and then I got crystals that just I can use for whatever. And if you haven't noticed or watched my videos, a lot of my crystals be raw. I don't ever really suggest polished ones. I teach how to manifest with them as well. Right now I'm still going through my bonding stage with my shungite. I don't know if people notice, but whenever you are working with crystals, sometimes the energy can get immense. And I'm probably speaking of that because of my experience. Like, sometimes this gets too strong for me, and I'll be having to take it off. But that's all got to do with the bonding process. I have to raise my vibrational level up to it because it's already vibrating at an Earth's frequency already. Peace, God. It's already vibrating at an Earth's frequency already. And that's a lot of things what the crystals will do. If it'll bring your vibration up to it, not the crystal bringing its vibration to you. You bring your vibration up to it, because it's already considered a higher entity, or you know. But I've been working with my shungite for months now. I got videos on it where it actually stops EMF waves and all that. Like, a lot of this stuff I'll be using. What did I use first? I think I was using labradorite first. Cause I got so many stones, and I didn't purchase these either, y'all. I tell my story all the time. A lot of these came to me. I have videos to where I even speak on. Sometimes I get these. I don't even know what to call them, but it's some type of communication. I guess it's just a mental one. One shungite was like, "The others are coming." I had got like this. I don't know, it was just like it just popped in my head. It said the others are coming. And sure enough, I had got some new crystals that came to me. But like, once you start, like I said, once you start using the elements, and everything's communicating with you. Everything in nature is communicating with you, including these. Even the plants, the birds, you gotta be in tune. And I'm not just going out there saying like just having crazy conversations, but I'm saying a lot of these, what I mean by is when you in tune, a lot of these be warnings. Like, you will catch that's why they say you psychic or something, because you'll catch the energy of a storm that's gonna come, or you'll get the signal from an animal that a storm or something's gonna come. That's one example of being in tune. You know what I mean? Like, another reason is danger. It don't even have to be a storm. It could just be dangers near. Animals always signaling when there's danger near. Peace, God. Thank you for the follow. But when you in tune, this is what I mean by when you're in tune. I'm not just saying like you could just hear things like just talking and conversating. It's not like that. But it's just like signals and warnings. You know what I mean? I don't know if who knows what I mean, but if you experience, that's what it's like being in tune. It's like signals and warnings. And then I explain how a lot of the crystals, yes, they all heal, but it's just like any of your medicine. Tylenol, ibuprofen, Advil, Aleve, they all help you with the body, but you got to find out which medicine works best for you. Same with the crystals. They all heal, but you got to work and find out which one raises your vibration, which one, you know what I'm saying, which one works for you. And that's the best example I can ever break it down to. It's just like medicine, because your medicines all do the same thing, so to speak, but you gotta take the one that helps you, whether that be Tylenol, whether that be ibuprofen. All the crystals are the same way. They all heal, but find out which one helps you. And a lot of people find out which one helps them because this is how your birthstone came about. See, a lot of people find out about the birthstones and then they just stop. But then again, they don't teach us about the birthstones because that'll lead into us having crystals and things like that, and learning of elemental magic and etc. Excuse me. But if you ever wanted to start off, start with your birthstone. See what your birthstone is, and then try to work with it. You're not limited to one crystal. I'm just saying, if you wanted to start with your birthstone. You're not limited to one crystal. You can work with a lot of them, but always at least start small. Start with one. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, once you start feeling them, you'll start feeling the differences. You really will. Peace, God. You'll really start feeling the differences. Like this right here almost feel like clothes now. Like if I take this off, I feel naked. And then like speaking of the bonding period, one day I had lost it, but it's like I had a vision. I could see where it was. I don't know who's experienced that, but this is an experience I've had. I've lost it, but it's like I had a vision. I could see where it was. And then by my vision, I don't want to really call it a vision, but like by the image that I received of where it was, I was able to go find it. Don't ask me. That's just how it worked. I'm just explaining to you what I've experienced. Peace, God, and get that birthstone crystal. It might do something. It might work out for you.
Marco.
I'm live.
Oh.
That's the cousin I was telling y'all about. My bad. But yeah, I had lost it. And at first I was mad, but I had to calm down. But like I said, once I calmed down, it's like I received the image of where it was at. I went to go get it. It's like it told me where it was at or something. I went to go get it. Peace, God. And see, it do be like a vision, but I just don't want to be on her saying I have visions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to use terminology to where it seems, not even saying that it's not real, but I just be trying to use terminology to where it just seems more realistic. That's all. But yeah, it's like I had a little vision. I seen where it was at in my head, and I went to go get it. Now it's back on me. But now I have I got them all around. That's one thing about me. I got them all around. I didn't even know I had this one right here. This right here. This is Shungite as well. This is Shungite as well, but it's I think Noble Shungite, and I wear this one sometimes when I feel like I need to double up. But this is Elite Shungite. You can tell the difference. Probably not right now because I got it on my neck. But this is Noble and Elite Shungite, so I got two pieces of Shungite, and it's crazy because I got this one because I was missing this one, and when I got this one popped up. It always happens like that. No, actually, Motivite is what I need. I need Motivite. And I actually need a stone called Centimani stone. See, like once you get up there, I almost got every common stone. Not saying that they're not great to have, but once you get up there, it's like you want these rare stones. It's not no. It's not no. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you just got to connect to these rare stones, or the most ancient ones. Because these are like we receive information from these as well. Just like with your light codes, how you receive your light codes from the sun. Once you get codes from the earth as well, these are what you get in the codes from. These are a majority of what you get in the codes from. Anonymous document about the pyramids. I don't know, man. I can't tell you. Somebody always come in with a crazy question and just throw everything. This was one of my first ones, and I had made this. They done intertwined. They done. Bro, can I not get this out of here? Bro, how did this even happen? See what I be saying? Alright, here we go. This court is actually big, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this was one of my first pieces. I didn't really care how it looked, I just wrapped it up and was wearing it. But it's actually a nice court, actually. I might unwrap it. And this ain't nothing but a citrine piece. This was gifted to me. Crazy, because the first time I got this, something good happened the first time I got this. Peace, God. I just feel like I could have done better. It was my first time, so it's all... it's all... I don't know. It just looked wrapped. That's it. It just looked wrapped. I just wrapped it up. But yeah, this was my first piece. And then one day I thought about going out with all my chains on around my neck, but I ain't be looking like that. No, see, that's the thing. Like, I got a lot of crystals, but the ones I work with, I keep them on me or near me, which is always shungite. I'm working with this quartz now because I'm working with this project. But quartz is like I don't want to make it sound like a basic crystal, because it's actually a great crystal. It's actually one of the ones we use the most in technology. So like, it's always good working with quartz. It's a good neutral crystal. And then I got a box. I just got a box full. I just got fluorite. I just got so many of them. The peace, God, thank you. Peace, thank you for sharing the video. What is it going on? Almost 3 hours. 2:30. I didn't think I was gonna be on here this long. But y'all give me something to talk about, you know. Other than me been cleaning this off because I've been letting it sit. About to start working on it today. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I haven't had my selenite baby in a while. Hold on. Made me go in the vault. I ain't had it out in a while. Peace, God. Nothing, just been showing off my just been showing off a couple pieces. I just been explaining on the bonding process or initiation process, however you want to call it. That I've had with my shungite and certain stones that I use. And this is Selena. He's always got cheat codes. I just don't know, you know, if y'all can understand them like that. Because the stuff I'm talking about, like I said, you gotta incorporate it in your everyday life before you to start to see results. Like, you can start manifesting today. That don't mean your manifestation is gonna pop up today. Yeah, I was just she was asking, was selenite a good one to have? It actually is. And this is my selenite wine. I actually was supposed to be doing something with this as well, but I had it put up. A lot of my stuff I had put up, because once y'all realize that they attract, I don't be trying to have them attract some energy that's not mine. And you do have to cleanse your. Not saying you have to, because some people don't cleanse them. They probably just let their crystals go. But I be cleansing mine, not like every day, but you know, I cleanse them certain ways. I got a quart crystal singing bowl. So like that's just one way I could put them in there. Use that. Use the sun. Sometimes you can use water depending on your crystal. I know some people use moonlight. And a lot of times you can use quart crystal. Usually cleans the rest of the crystals. Or hold on, am I wrong? Yeah, I think it's the quart crystal. It clean. Or is it the selenite crystal? The selenite usually cleans. Could be wrong. I might got that mixed up. What you mean by that? I was explaining how like my experience whenever I had lost my shungite and the type of connection that I already have with it because I've been working with it. Peace, God. But yeah, I just had to grab that baby real quick. Peace, God. Thank you for tapping in from VA. Hopefully this was a good live for you for the first time. I know I kind of been everywhere, but thank you for stopping in. Where did I get my shungite? One was ordered, and I go to actual metaphysical shops because I prefer my crystals raw. Like I have a not an orgone, but I have a what is it? It's one of those ones where like you gotta break open. I forgot what it's called right now, but it's on the tip of my tongue. No, it's not organite. It's I know the name, but I had to open this crystal with a I opened myself with a brick and a screwdriver. I had opened it, and it's the ones you break open. It's the ones you break open. That's because it's probably noble, but it still works just as good. It's proven to stop EMF waves just as much as the elite shungite. Are you sure that's a? Geo. That's exactly what it is. Thank you. It's a Geo. Yes, I have a Geo crystal. I had opened myself with a screwdriver and a hammer. And like it's so raw that every time I grab it, my hands is just all chalky, like I've been in a cave. It's clear, and it's crazy because I thought I was gonna get some crazy color, but it was clear. But it's so beautiful though. I still have it. I got them all put up because like I was stating, I don't be trying to have my crystals attract energy that's not mine. So I keep them put up unless I got them out working with them. Like I did have my whole altar out, but it's like when I have my altar out, it's like something was attracting it every time. I have a kid come up messing with it. It's just somebody come up messing with it or asking, "What is this? What is that?" Like, bro, leave my altar alone. Peace, God. I've done that before. I went mining for my own crystals before, and it's fun because it's just a different experience. It's not going to no club. It's not going to no bar. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, it's just a different experience. Once I did it for the first time, that's all I ever do now. Like if I ever go somewhere, I'm going to like it's probably gonna be some type of metaphysical shop, or it'll be some type of cave, because we got them all around. All of our caves are connected. You probably got one in your state or your city. All of our caves are connected. They just don't tell us that. But I actually been in one. Like I was saying earlier, I've been in there. Like I walked down in there, and we even had to get in a boat. Bro, that just blew my mind. Cause remember y'all talk about the water that's on the inside? We had to get in a boat. It was so much water on the inside. I don't even see. It's crazy because when I rethink about these things, and then I've researched them now, it's like I should have been seeing this. Like how I didn't know that. We actually got in a boat down there. And it's like, dang, bro. It just didn't hit me just till now. That's crazy. But yeah, it was massive. I seen a reptilian statue down there. They call it a dragon statue and stuff like that. But it was definitely a reptilian statue. It was crazy. Yeah, some of the caves are nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. But one of the ones I went in was like a big known cave too. And they was explaining to us like, cause it broke off into like 3 different ways. But the way we took a waterway. Don't ask me, I don't know. But like some of the ways were like blocked off though. But they was explaining to us like this way leads to a cave that's like way on the other side. This part lead to another cave that's like they all connected. Not saying that all of the entryways are still available, because some of them probably got destroyed or they personally closed them off. I'm in Indiana, so like I was at Indiana Caverns, I think that's what it's called. I was in Indiana Caverns, I think. And then there's one in I think there's actually one in Tennessee I was gonna go to. And then because we got places like Garden of the Gods here, we got Angel Mounds, which is part of our real history. Just like the Serpent Mounds in Ohio and stuff, we got the Angel Mounds. Like all of this stuff is connected. It's crazy. I got videos on that too. Like it's just so much, like I said, that be connected, that you just gotta see it. I be trying my best to connect it for people. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be getting exhausted, but like it's worth it though. Like but them caves are no joke though. Yeah. The truth about the cities as well. Like that's why I was speaking of the underground cities. What do you think some of them caves lead to as well? They don't just lead to just one way in, one way out. Like there's probably some big, massive, I don't even want to say rooms, but you know, like it got to be some type of openings in there. Peace, God. Thank you for tapping in from Florida.
I had some people thought I was from Florida. People think I'm from everywhere though. I done got Puerto Rico. I done got Mexican. I done got Florida. I done got Massachusetts. I don't even know how. How I'm from Massachusetts. I'm from Indiana. People just be saying stuff. But yeah, this conversation done went from free energy devices to mythology and religion to crystals to bro, we've been everywhere. But I'm telling y'all, this whole base being metal, telling y'all it's gonna have a great benefit to it. It almost look like a small city, don't it? Yeah, peace God, I agree. And that's the thing. They only let us go down so far. Like I was explaining earlier, we went in the boat and stuff and went out in there, but like they turned us right back around. Like they didn't. It's either they didn't know what was back there or they wasn't supposed to go back there. But yeah, we turned around, came right back up. It's a bunker for what? What? Like, are you talking about like what is it called? You talking Mount Weather? You said? Am I saying it right? Mount Weather? Is that what you're saying? Cause it's crazy. Cause we used to take field trips to our Angel Mounds when we was a kid. And then when I started like researching all of this, and I started finding out like, hey, Angel Mounds is a historical spot for real. Come to find out, they shut it down. Like it's not open to the public anymore. We can't go to Angel Mounds no more. And it used to, man, look, when I tell you this place, like I used to think this place was magical, y'all. When we went on field trips, like when we was a kid, like in school, when we went to Angel Mounds for field trips, like we really thought it was something. And it really is something. But now that it's closed up to the public, it's crazy to me because it's like, bro, why? Now that I know what I know, it's like Angel Mounds really closed up to the public. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like it's like, why would they close it all of a sudden? Y'all knew people was gonna catch on sooner or later or something. They basically used it as a touring site and was getting money off of it and all type of stuff, man. And then they had old structure of like Indians and stuff, certain things that they used, and it was just all type of stuff, historical stuff, relics, all type of stuff, bro. It was like a magical place. That's what I thought when I was a kid. But now that I grew older, Angel Mounds is a real historical spot that means something to the city. I tried to, that's how I figured out it was close to the public. I tried to go back and visit there. I tried to go back because I wanted to really know and have a better understanding now that I'm older. What was I really seeing? You know, where was I really at? What was Angel Mounds really? Peace, guy. Thank you for stopping in. Always pushing, man. I'm pushing every day. They suppress me, man. I got some now. I got some arrowheads. But that just go into elements. Once again, they knew elements. They knew other elements. Keep telling y'all, you get back to nature. Manifestation is cool, but once that's for self. But once you start using the elemental, see, when I say elemental magic, the magic is what throw people off. Because I was explaining how people be feared, they still feared and things like that. But once you start learning elemental magic, start working with the elements, you start seeing. Peace, God. Thank you for stepping in. Just in here talking. Just in here talking to talk. When I do get this up and running though, those of y'all that just in here that just joined, we've been talking it up, but I created a it's a free energy device that I created from scratch. I'm gonna get this up and going, prove everybody that free energy is real. I know we seen videos and of it, but I just took it upon myself to make this my project, and this is what I got so far. Peace, God. Appreciate. And now that some of y'all in here, do y'all remember Black Ops 2, the zombie map where they made us create a free energy device out of the fan? Remember? Well, I don't know if y'all remember, but they made us create a free energy device out of a fan to cut the power on. They had us doing this in a video game, and I wasn't even aware of none of this then. But it's just crazy how I think back now, and it's like, you see how they throw it right in our face and stuff though, right? Yeah, you remember how we had to make a free energy device out of the fan, and it opened certain doors that needed the power on? Crazy. Had us creating free energy devices in the game though. Peace, God. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited as well. Like I was stating, I was tired of seeing videos of it. I just wanted to take it in my own hands and just start it. This is from scratch. But I know what I need though. I know what I need. Yeah, you remember that? One of the zombie maps, they had us make a free energy device out of the fan. And it was used to cut on the power. Now I'm thinking about this, it's like, bruh. They be getting us all the time. And this is just a frame. This ain't out of the fan. This is just a frame. I'm using this because the base is metal. Itself is gonna emit energy. Yeah, peace, God. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know the zombie map I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, this ain't out of a whole fan. This is just a base. I was gonna add more onto it, but this ain't no fin. This ain't nowhere near finished. This is a start from scratch. I don't even know. Peace, God. I just started this live like 2 hours ago. I can't check nothing until I'm off here. All I was asking was for $60. But even if people can't help, it's just I'm just showing what I believe in and what I'm doing. You know. I just want to prove to y'all free energy is real. Because we talked about this electricity. I mean, we talked about these electric companies before. If they know free energy is real, why are we still paying for electricity? And if you ask yourself, you're paying for electricity. What is electricity? Energy. If I could prove to you that energy is real, why are we still paying for this type of stuff? And I know many people know these things, but it's time for the world to change, man. A lot of us are creating. A lot of us are doing. The world's not gonna stay like this, y'all. I'm telling y'all that now. I can't do no backflip unless I'm on a trampoline. I ain't tried it in years. I can do a front flip on ground though. I'm just better at going forward, not backwards. Somebody asked for a blueprint before, but I might have to do my own little sketch, man. You might have to wait on the blueprint. But what I can tell you is that this base is gonna be beneficial. This base is gonna be beneficial to the whole project. This whole base is metal. Peace, God. Thank you. Thanks for having me on that. I'm not. Look, man, I'm not scared no more. Peace, God. Temp, you should have said it was you, man. Peace, God. I'm glad to see you in here. A lot of people is scared of it, but I'm not scared of it no more. And like I said, I was tired of seeing it in the videos. I want to know if it really worked. I want to know if I can do this. And if I can, I'll be glad to show the world. Copper, quartz, yes, 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 you own it. For the most part, yes. I need some transmitters, I need some coils, I still need some I still need some copper wire. Peace God, yes they were. But as I stated, that's I don't know if that's like the ultimate design for free energy, but I know that I've seen different designs, whether it's hydro, liquid nitrogen, solar power. Peace God, I know I can. I'm gonna do it. Yes, magnets as well, yes. Actually, that's what's holding everything together right now, because this is all metal. But I need different magnets. That's one of a grounder. I need a specific type of magnet too. See, what I envisioned is gonna be actually it's gonna probably come out to like right here. But I don't know if I'm gonna have another one of these on top. But I'm gonna have something going. I might just leave this open though. I don't want to close it in or nothing. And like I said, this whole thing is metal, so you can just imagine, like, I can start from down here. This is just the center. Peace God, thank you for the donations. I think, yeah. Peace God, thank you. Create certain types of energy, but yeah, is it really the pyramid or is it the hertz? Peace God, thank you. And see, I look into them all the time. And it's really crazy because they say that the pyramid is just only one point. That's just only one point. Like, we're not really seeing the full thing. It's almost like a diamond shape. Like, we only seeing the top part of the diamond. You know what I'm saying? But almost like, see, it's crazy because we've seen this these symbols before, we've seen these designs before. I don't want to say that it's specifically like a diamond because I ain't been under no pyramid, but I'm just saying like what's stated and what I've heard before. I'll be looking into a lot of things, trust. Man, I don't even know what to. It's like I don't know if a quantum device. I don't know if you can make a quantum device without it being or messing with time. Because dealing with a quantum device, it's like every time you have a action with it or something, like the reaction is always, I don't know. Like if you study quantum physics, you know the reaction is always, it's almost like a weird reaction. I don't know how to really put it. You mean, are you speaking about the pyramids when you say that? The 62 angle, 62 degree? Mercury and water underneath, use them as conductors. So they using 5G against protesters. And peace, God, I see you. 528 hertz. I see you. I had a video just not too long ago because we got new basically they like metal towers put up, and I was like, could these be some 5G towers? Like, hey, massive. Peace, God. Thank you for stopping in. I think I've been on live for about 3 hours. We just been going. And see, this is the thing. This is why I keep talking about when you get back to nature, you start getting your power back. A lot of people just be thinking that's just self-confidence and stuff like that. No, actual elemental magic to where you can start fighting back because you're aware of what they've been doing this whole time. They've been using all of our stuff against us. Go back to the Philip Snyder video. What did he get hit with? Yeah, peace God. I've been up early, making a free energy device from scratch. Just been on here talking about a couple different topics. That's really wild right there. Because you can only imagine what 5G will really do. It's almost like they can fry your body. It's almost like they can fry you. It's like what a portion of the world becomes like the inside of a microwave if you step in it or something. I feel like all that 5G fry your brain. What you mean by that, ground your bed? Like, I know what you mean, but like, what exactly, like, the difference you speaking of? Peace, God. Thank you for having me on the speaker. But yeah, he got hit with an energy weapon. And that's why I bring up some of these interviews and some of these videos to take you back to the connections of what I'm saying. Because they got them out here, and we think they don't. Now we talking. That's exactly how I pictured it though. Some type of zone to where it's like, if you step in it, it has the ability to fry you from the inside out. Cause you know they connected. And if you know each power line is connected, it's like an invisible energy grid. So you know the 5G towers are connected. Similar to a taser, yeah. I ain't trying to build no taser though. I'm not trying to build no taser though. Tartarian technology. I got a book on the Tartarians as well. A lot of stuff been leading me to that civilization as well. As a matter of fact, I might have a great connection to that. Yeah, cause I've been seeing a lot of videos surface too, and they've been showing some wild stuff that's been the Tartarians had technology wise, and it's like, man, y'all gotta excuse my cousin if she yelling at her kids. I heard my little cousin crying out there. And what it's crazy that you say that, because I feel like they I feel like they've been messing with us at birth with those. You know how many machines they hook you up to? 5 different shapes, harness energy, and that taps in with a lot of the numerology symbolism, and putting frequency to those symbols. Activate. Peace, God. Thank you for the follow. Likewise. And a lot of y'all, if y'all are new followers, I do follow back. I'm not that type of creator to where I don't be following. I do follow back. It's just how TikTok got it, man. I follow when I can. I mean, as y'all see, I'm following over like 10,000 people. I follow back. But the thing is, TikTok they don't promote these type of videos a lot. If they did once before, they don't do it a lot no more. So it's like, sometimes I be sending my videos out to y'all. Sometimes y'all get them. But like, that's how I gotta promote it now. Like, just for it to get seen. And appreciate y'all. Y'all got me up to 12.6 likes on the live. I ain't been live in a while. I did go live yesterday, but I had like four viewers. They was cool people though. Yes, different shapes create different frequency sounds. And it, see man, I be wanting to do all of this. I don't be wanting to talk about it no more. Like I wanna do it. But you know we ain't got the resources nor the land and area to be doing these type of things. Peace, guy. Yes. Man, I tell you, they've been working against me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even been fighting back. I ain't even been fighting back. I just been letting them. Man, go ahead. I'm not sure. I have to check when I'm up. See, hold on. Y'all have to hold on. Can I? You know how you like minimize this and try to go to another app or something? Like, will it exit out of this if I do that? I got a Galaxy, man. I ain't got no iPhone. I can't be moving like y'all move. Y'all be on 3 different apps at one time. It'll cut this off if I try to go. Cause I don't want to really end the live if I don't have to. Cause you know I enjoy talking to y'all and hitting it up. I think it pauses. All right, hold on. If it pause, hey man, if you give me to cut my live off, man, I'm about to try it. You think it paused? Don't be lying, man. I come back to TikTok and have me on the FYP, scrolling again. It'll pause. All right, hold on. Am I back? Yeah. It's at 60 even. I appreciate y'all. Cool pause? What you mean, cool pause? Yeah, it worked. Yeah, I'm at 60 even. I really appreciate y'all. For real. You sure? This is a lot of people get this mixed up with tourmaline. This is shungite. This is a shungite. A lot of people be thinking it's tourmaline sometimes. But if you got the same crystal, hey, shungite's the way to go. Peace, God. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, I went over there, checked, and came right back. I ain't giving no time. But yeah, we've been hitting every topic. Peace, God. Jason, I'm glad you brought that up. Shungite can purify water. You can actually buy the shungite in those little pieces specifically for water. They got it specifically for water, because you can cleanse your water with it. Yes, and it's 99% carbon. It's exactly why I wear it, man. Look at you, man. 528 hertz, man. You been going strong all morning with me, man. I appreciate you. Peace, God. Copper tumbler. Like I was explaining earlier, I got so many stones. I only have the ones I work with out though. Like I don't like having them out like that because they'll pick up energy that I don't want. So I usually put them up until I got them out. But now y'all done got my shungite out. I mean, my selenite out. I got a couple of them out already. You know what I'm saying? I keep them well put. And that's another thing I was thinking of, solar panels. Excuse me. Because I was thinking of solar energy earlier. Like, if I could get this to work on solar energy as well, I'd just be having ideas. But, like, yeah. Peace, God. Peace, God. Much love. Yes, I keep them stored away. I did make I made an energy grid one time, but I got a lot more crystals since then. So I'm probably gonna be making a grid. I'm gonna be making a grid too in the near future. I'm gonna have me a grid. All I want this to do is, if I can get this going with the pieces I need and this bulb light up, y'all. Nah, it's just to prove that free energy works and we can create it from nothing. Like I was saying, you can have a pyramid design. You don't have to have a specific design, but if those are the best designs to have, I failed already. I didn't make a pyramid design. Yes, peace, God. I was explaining earlier how sometimes this shungite gets it gets too strong for me. Like the energy be getting too immense. I be having to take it off sometime. But that's me dealing with bonding with it and having to raise my vibration up to it. It's not hard. It's not like you could just get these things and everything be fine and dandy. Like sometimes you will feel the effect. It has. Not saying it's a bad one, but peace, guy. You can ask me a question. I actually need some copper. I don't have enough. I'm glad you asked me that, because I be wanting to talk on it a lot, because I have the Navigator Who Crossed the Ice Roads book, and I've read the book, and it just goes into everything I've been teaching. Like, we always had this magical world. As a matter of fact, while we talking about free energy and crystals, like all this comes from those lands that they try to keep us away from, and they go into war with some of these entities, but they lie to us, lie in the media like they're just so bad, like it's just so horrible, like aliens just want to come kill us. When we see all these UFOs, and truth be told, none of them's attacked us. You can't get on this live and say one UFO attacked us. You can't, because they've never attacked us. But when you speak of these other lands and you read this book, it explains how they are happy to see us. It explains how that they know that this side is corrupted. It explains how that they want to free us. Like, it explains how that the crystal technology, the free energy, it's all over there. It explains that in these other lands. So it's not far-fetched why people over here feel some strong type of connection to it. That's because some of us are from that, or it's all, like I said, it's always been primordial to nature. Magic always been primordial to nature, which is nature is us. So everything that basically we be dealing with like this already exists on a higher level. They're already doing it. In fact, if they let some of us be how we are, I wouldn't say we'll be up there with them, but like, that's where we belong or something. You know what I'm saying? Not even say that that's where we belong, but like, we've been doing this stuff and they basically keeping us from our true nature. And I speak of this in animality. This is why animality is important, because it ties into your nature and your elemental process. Peace, God. This whole side is a prison. They explain a, another thing. See, they had us doing it again. This is why I speak of Call of Duty a lot. Go back to them zombie maps. I did a video on it. Shangri-La. I think I'm saying it right. Shangri-La. Another place that's supposed to be in the other lands. And what does that game do? Showing them with the serpent knowledge. Showing big serpent statues. They showing this in the game, y'all. And I share videos of it saying, if this is so fake and this don't exist, why is it right here? I specifically show Dark Aether in Call of Duty. I specifically show, where's my crystal? I keep this one up. I specifically show the Dark Aether shards. I said, why is this considered a Dark Aether shard? Like I shared these videos and I ask these questions because I don't come like, oh, just believe this. Like I got questions. I want to know why this is in the game. Labeled this. Why is this in the game? Labeled Dark Aether. Why are some of these maps that's on the game or in some of these lands that you speak of? They not telling us though, but it's the connections I put together. I showed pictures of Shangri-La having, like I said, big serpent statues. Serpent wisdom. But they throw these places and things in the game to make it seem like it's fake to us, when these are real places. You said it yourself, Jason, the movie Dark Crystal. We can go on and on. I show so many movies that have crystals in it, or that got to do with crystals. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I'm glad I said it. Speaking of Shangri-La, it's a movie. It's a movie called Is it Shang-Chi? Something like that. I don't know. I did a video on it. And that's the thing. I'm always doing videos on something. But y'all can always go back and see. And that's why I love it. Because I be showing it. Specifically show the parasites. They specifically show the crystals. And they speak of the other lands. A lot of them speak of the other lands, how it had to be divided. I try to show this story in The Dragon Prince. I try to show this story in everything. 10 Rings, exactly. All of that's connected, bro. Like, it's all telling the same story. And guess what the 10 Rings is? The 10 Rings are the flower of life. The 10 Ring will make out your flower of life. There's so much that they keep from us, but a lot of it already came out. Now it's just on the people to believe it or not. And so many people just throw it away because they think the media just waters it down so bad to where people don't want nothing to do with it. They think it's just BS. They just think it's nothing. When all these places have real historical meanings to them. When all these places really do exist. Why you think they made up your passport and they made it so controllable for you to travel to where we can't. If I wanted to go right now, I got to report somewhere. Somebody got to know where I'm going. I can't just wander off and find these lands. We can't just go on expedition sites no more like Christopher Columbus and them. Just get a crew together and go on an expedition site. We can't just do that no more. And even the ones that so-called do that's on TV and stuff, they're not showing you everything. We know that. They're not even really going to no real places because even the government won't let them go. It's all staged. I actually done a lot of videos of this book to where if I was to read this book to you, we'll be here for another 3 to 4 hours. But then to be able to go into detail and context and to be able to explain it to you might take another 2 hours. Because I don't just want to read it to you. There's a lot of stuff in this book. You got to see for yourself. A lot of people already don't believe in me because I got golds in my mouth because of the color of my skin. So you got to understand. People going, like I said, people gonna hear it from who they want to hear it from. But I'm just letting you know, that's just how it is with some people. They look at me and automatically think just because my image that I ain't got no knowledge to self at all. And you don't have to tell me because I already feel it. I feel it in public. I feel it when I walk around places. Peace, God. I shared that video about Disney a couple days ago. I want to know more about Disney too. The book is called Flower of Life. I have specifically volume 2, but there's 2 volumes, 1 and 2. 2 covers a lot though that you're gonna want to know. Not saying you shouldn't read 1 though. If you choose to get 1, you can. Peace, God. I did have my videos in a certain order, but TikTok wasn't letting y'all, it wasn't promoting it like that. So I took them out of the playlist and just let them be free. I was trying to keep it organized and stuff like that. Now my YouTube is more organized. When you YouTube me, my videos are somewhat more organized. I try to stay, you know what I'm saying, on the same topic. Even though it's different connections, same topic, I try to stay where everything's connecting. Peace, God. Yeah, deep. They really are deep. Try to tell people how deep they are. It's something else I want to explain to people out of this book though about space. Because it's not what people think. And I've been telling you, I just got to keep being repetitive. I don't think I'll blow up. Because it's many creators that already have the book. And it's some creators that just love showing a map because it brings in views. I don't want to do that. I have specific locations on that map that I need to show y'all. And some of these names I need to show y'all. I don't want to just be showing a map just to be showing a map. And a lot of the names y'all know already. They make it some of the names, they change the terminology and make it some of the company names, and they make it some of the logo names. But some of the names y'all know. Y'all just didn't know that this was the name to this whole island, or this was the name to this whole world over here. But they using the name for their company though. They using the name for they. Like that's just, I don't know why, but that's how they are. Peace, God. Thank you. I don't know what to say about none of that. I ain't blew up or nothing. And to be honest, I'm not even for everybody. So everybody that's here right now, appreciate y'all. Cause I got a lot of people that come. It's a difference when you show acknowledgement, and then there's a difference when you steal information too. And I know the information's everywhere, but there's a specific foundation that has been set. And when I see that foundation, I know. That's all I'm gonna say. Agartha is real. I did videos on it. See, man, hey, 520 hertz, man. I did video on Agartha. Peace, God. I do. I get a lot of trolls every now and then. But Agartha, I had some real good information about Agartha. Once again, serpent wisdom, Naga serpent, connection. And a lot of people, once again, they be scared when they hear Naga serpent. Jason, peace, God. The black sun, it's really Nibiru. I did a video on it. I even broke it down. Peace, God. I did a video on the black sun. You actually see, man, it's crazy because I'm gonna start going live and I'm gonna start playing my videos like while I'm live, like just showing y'all. Cause like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, I gave some good information about the black sun. It's another one coming up too. It's all going back to Kemet. The blue beetle that's finna come out, they back to Kemet. Etymology, the chematology of Egypt. The black sun. Another Egyptian breakdown. All of that stuff, they even got that on the calendar. I was breaking this down, putting it in video of the Black Sun. Because no, they came out with the movie Black Adam. Black Adam is a representation of the Black Sun, excuse me. And I showed the Egyptian connections as well to that. But yes, I pretty much see that's just what I do. I study, man. So a lot of the stuff I came across, I'm not saying that I just know 100% on everything, but for 9 times out of 10, it's all connected. It's all connected. It's not too far. But yeah, if you watch that movie Black Adam and you see some of the symbolism and you see some of the stuff that they use, even Shazam, it's the same story. Shazam. What you think? What you think the lightning bolt for? Energy. It all come back down to energy at the end of the day. From movies to cartoons to clothes to the sports. All comes down to energy transfer. And sports is the biggest energy transfer. Do y'all not know y'all be celebrating energy transfer when someone scores? Think about it. Every sport, people running up and down the court. They don't even have to be a court. People just run up and down. That's it. Every sport, energy transfer. You score in this basket or you score in that basket. You score in that goal or you score in this goal. Every sport, back and forth, energy transfer. Every sport. Tennis, even if the people not moving, the ball going back and forth. Ping pong, back and forth, energy transfer. Everything dealing with energy transfer at the end of the day. I even had I did a video of that, but it's a story behind the sports as well. And it has to do with Earth going into a black hole. All the ancients tried to warn people, some of the so-called mythologies and stuff like that all speak about Earth going into this black hole. And if you watch my videos and you hear me explain about this, I explain how we're being pulled by Sirius right now into a black hole. This is why they starting to say, oh, the black hole is there's something on the other side now. Or they starting to say that it's basically a portal now and you can come out on the other side. But all these years they was making it seem like you go in and you're just gone. You go in and you're just gone. It's more than one black portal. I mean, excuse me, I said black portal. It's more than one black hole though. But they know your Bermuda Triangle is a specific one that goes straight. Basically, your Bermuda Triangle ain't nothing but another pyramid, just like in the Egypt, but it's just underwater, active. It's just active. And 13, my teacher who I told y'all who I learned from, he explained how that specific Bermuda Triangle is connected to the one on the moon. And this is why they found pyramids on the moon, salt water on the moon, plane crashes on the moon, because they go through and end up there. But everywhere we look, we see these pyramids. Everywhere we look, these free energy devices been up. Not just on this planet, they've been everywhere. They've been everywhere. And if you get into the sacred geometry, like how we was just speaking about the shapes and stuff, then you'll know why they used the triangle. Why they used 3. What's your boy name? The other spiritual dude, how he tried to change his name to 3 God? He know that 369 is gonna come back. He know. That's why he tried to change his name to 3 God. But yeah, that 3, they know that 3 break down this whole universe. This 3 break down the whole universe. Thank you, Peace God. Exactly, Nature Boy tried to change his name to 3 God, and that's because he figured out the code. Now you know that's because he's been studying the ancients. If you study the ancients as well, you know that number 3 has always been that number, but it always fall back. Cause I tell y'all all the time, 13, right? I tell y'all that it's one of the highest numbers in the spiritual realm is 13. How they try to tell you that 12 is the highest, or they try to make it match up with 12 is everywhere, but I was taught that 13 is, because that's why we start over when we get to 12 on the clock. You know, it's so many explanations and stuff. Just like the elevator, only 12 floors. It's so many stuff to where if you just look and they got it stopping at the 12 to keep you from the 13, then you'll know. I tell you all the time, 13 wills things into existence. I gave you a manifestation technique and showed you, explained to you when you use 13. A lot of people say there's 12 tribes of Israel. I was taught that was 13. I was taught that Nikola Tesla knew the magic behind 369, and the magical number behind that was 13. 13 really plays a big part in a lot of this. And I got videos up. You can go see it for yourself. Peace God. You can go see for yourself, but I'm gonna always use 13. And it's crazy because even before, I didn't even know none of this. I was born 1993 on the 13th. Of the 12, which is 3 again. So if we get into this, see, I don't want to have to break it down. Then my little cousin out there screaming, man. I might have to. Peace God, I'm glad you can make it, but I've been on here for like 3 hours. I might have to get ready to go soon. I just don't want my little cousin screaming all through the live. I apologize, y'all. But we did have some good talks. Went across some nice topics today. I do want to keep going. I promise you I do. But he's out there cutting up, man. Hopefully y'all catch me again. I will have an update on that. Trust me, I will have an update on that. I am gonna have new content dropping still. I post every day. Y'all gotta come check on me. They keeping me from y'all, man, because the information's too vital. It'll make almost anybody understand. A 6-year-old can watch my video and probably understand what I'm talking about, along with the imagery, etc. Peace, God. You did kind of miss it. I ain't gonna lie. we had a nice little 3-hour live today. Peace, God. You can catch me on Kartrider later too. If y'all any gamers in here, Kartrider is a cross-play game. You can download it on your mobile device, any system. I be streaming that as well, just when I'm not studying information. I just didn't want the baby to be crying through the live. That's all. It ain't like I gotta really leave urgent. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying I apologize if y'all do hear him. I don't really go live a lot, but when I do, it'd be worth it. I usually have something good to talk over, or something good to show. But if y'all got any more questions, I'm still willing to answer them. Still willing to. Woke to God, I'm not sure if you new here to my page or not, but I appreciate you for stopping in. Peace, God, Spirit Goddess, I see you. No, I'm not saying the baby's a problem. It's just I gotta make sure y'all hearing the information. No, I actually don't. All the free energy stuff that I learned, just I've been looking at videos and stuff. I feel like I might need a book on free energy if there is a book on free energy. But I don't have no free book on free energy. That is from what I've learned and watched, and then from what I had just from scratch, I came up with that. But now that you mentioned that, that would be something that I probably need to invest in, a free energy book, if they have it, you know. Because I don't think they have really free energy books. They might have a book that speak of it, but come on, man, they don't want that. Oh, peace, God. I'm not as wild as Nature Boy and them, but yeah, I'm glad I was a part of it. Yeah, I personally don't be on the dark web. That's just something I be away from. Tesla book have schematics. I may have to look into that. Actually, I do watch a lot of his videos, but I haven't checked into any of his books. Me write a free energy book? I possibly could, but I'll probably just come out with a nice blueprint. I don't want to be the explainer. Hey, you want to know something about that word repent? Forgot to put the Sarah on it. Peace, God. I get the trolls every now and then. Hey, alright. If he wants to waste his time like that, then let him waste his time. I don't even browse a lot, cause it's things that I've already, like I said, once you read certain books and stuff, it's like you're gonna know foundation to a lot of things out here. So it's like you don't really have to search a lot. Like I don't.